Hello, happy Wednesday. Today for lunch I'm going to be making a bowl. Bowls are basically a staple in the van. They're so easy and I can always use whatever I have. For me, the basics of the bowl are a grain, so like pasta, rice, quinoa, then a protein, so like beans, any sort of vegan protein, then vegetables. So those three things basically make the bowl, and then I just use whatever I have. But today it's going to be like a Mediterranean bowl, so let's get to it. For the pickled red onions, you're going to need a red onion, you're going to need a vinegar. I'm using apple cider, but you can use any vinegar, white, rice vinegar, anything. A sweetener, I'm using this syrup. You can use maple syrup, agave, or just sugar, and salt. For the bowl, you're going to want a grain as your base. You can use anything. I'm using this couscous from Trader Joe's, a lemon, garbanzo beans, cherry tomatoes, fresh parsley, a cucumber, salad greens, hummus, garlic powder, cumin, and black pepper. To start, let's make some quick pickled onions. These are great to have around, and I throw them on everything. Fill the jar to this 200 line with apple cider vinegar, and then to this line with water. Now that it's full with apple cider vinegar and water, also you can use any vinegar you have, so white vinegar would work, rice vinegar would also work. Then add in salt and a sweetener and mix it up and warm it up on the stove. While the vinegar mixture warms up on the stove, go ahead and thinly slice your red onion. Cram as many onions as you can into this jar, and then we'll go ahead and pour in that vinegar mixture. Alright, should fit perfectly. Go ahead, put on the top and give it a shake. Alright, we'll go ahead and we'll set this aside for later. Next, we'll make the couscous. Just follow the directions on the back of the box of whatever you're using for your base. I just added a little olive oil and I'm toasting the couscous first, then I'm going to add the water. Sorry for all the weird lighting in the shadows. It's like noon right now, making lunch, and it's kind of a cloudy but sunny day. Next, it's time to make the chickpeas. So first, drain and rinse your chickpeas, and then if you have the time and the patience, it's better if you can remove all the little skins. It kind of helps them get crispier, so up to you on that. Next, take the chickpeas and lay them on a dish towel and kind of roll them around to loosen up the skins and also help dry them out. Hey!
Were you going down to the campground or just hanging out?
Yes, I was, but it's closed, so I'm just making lunch here.
Appreciate it. I'll be around if you have any questions. I'm just here to make sure everybody stays out again.
Cool, thanks. Yeah, why is it closed?
For precautions, it was affected by the fire at the north end of the campground.
Okay,
Yeah, just for precautions. But,
got it.
yeah, I'll be around if you have any questions.
Thanks. Have a good one.
I like your rig.
Oh, thank you.
Looks like a fun.
Yeah, it sure is.
I had the same idea when I wanted to build one with the PVC on top for the water.
Oh, yes, a shower.
Yeah, it's a great idea.
Yeah.
Hey, take care.
Thanks, you too. I'm just chilling here, peeling my chickpeas, minding my business, and this ranger. So I'm at a park on this river, and I was gonna maybe go for a hike later. It seems beautiful, but it's closed. So I'm just literally on the side of the road on the way into this park, making my lunch. A couple people have passed, but it's been chill. And this guy stops by and it's like, oh, are you going into the park? He was a ranger, really nice. But yeah, I feel like I'm kind of in it, making a scene on the side of the road, like cooking, whatever. And you always get people who like stop and chat. Like, I've never had a problem with anyone coming up to me or talking or making me feel uncomfortable. Also, I appreciate him stopping by and like checking in and seeing how I was, because clearly I'm solo female, just making my lunch. And he was like, yeah, if you need me, I'm around. Like, someone see me out here and I'm not alone, and he's there. I need something, just right up the road. So yeah, that's always comfortable, knowing. I mean, I have phone service here too, but just like someone to check in on me. All right, back to the regular scheduled programming of our cooking show. So when I say peel it, literally all you have to do is just Just kind of squeeze and the shell comes right off. I just finished peeling and it took just about 9 minutes, which is time consuming, but I think it is worth it because they do get crispier if you have the time. Okay, for the crispy chickpeas, we're gonna get some oil heated up in the pan. Once the oil gets hot, you hear it sizzling, throw in the chickpeas. We're gonna season them with salt, pepper, garlic, cumin, and squeeze in some lime juice and let them get really crispy. When the couscous is done, top it with a little salt and pepper and then put it in a bowl and put it to the side. Use the same pot that you used for your couscous or whatever your base was and put some olive oil in it. That's where we're going to cook our tomatoes. Once the oil begins to get hot in the pan, go ahead and put in your cherry tomatoes. You don't want to do the tomatoes too hot. You want to do them on medium to medium low heat, and we're going to do them low and slow and season them with salt, garlic, and a lot of lemon juice. Those tomatoes are looking so good. I just turned off the heat and now everything's ready to assemble. All right, let's build that bowl. So go ahead, start with the base. So I'm putting down the couscous. Hi.
Where that fire started right down there?
I think so.
I kind of looked, but I couldn't see nothing. Have a nice day.
You too. Then add some salad greens. Next, the chickpeas, tomatoes, cucumber, a couple of those chopped onions, parsley, pickled onions, a little bit of lemon juice over the greens. Then I remembered that I just got some vegan tzatziki sauce from Trader Joe's, so I'm gonna put that on. And you can also add hummus. Enjoy. This is such a healthy, fresh, lemony, delicious bowl, and I cannot wait to dive in.